which then means that we get the draw that we need. So twisted levels. Right, twisted levels. We force. Hello, Gomez here from the LAN Up channel again with another Perfection deck for you. This time I wanted to try, because I've been trying with Perfection a lot. You know Gomez, he loves a Perfection deck. So I've been trying it in different regions. Obviously, you recently saw my Shadow Isles one. I do have a deck where I put in Targon, but I was actually experimenting with Bilgewater with this one. So let's get into this. So the deck is called Pirate's Pursuit. You did hear right, I am running a Perfection deck, running PNZ with Bilgewater. I've got my other one there, Pet Cemetery, which is running with Shadow Isles. I do actually also have a Targon deck, but that's another video if you want to go check it out. You know Gomez loves a Perfection deck, so I've been trying to experiment, and this was actually an experimentation with the idea of it was getting Perfection through using nab cards, so using your opponent's deck to help towards Perfection, and it was an interesting concept, so I've built off of it, and it's weird. Weirdly enough, I played this on stream. I actually played it on the ladder. I'm in Diamond rank, and actually it got me up to Diamond 3 playing this deck. It was actually, I was just testing it out on stream, and it got so many wins. It was actually ridiculous, and that's why I've decided to make a video on it. Plus, I think there was some really good times. So all the clips that you're going to see, all the games are going to be from the stream that I did a couple of days ago, and so if you want to go check that, you can also check that out. You can also, but we're getting to that advertisement later. The point is, let's quickly go through the deck and go through it beat by beat, because the way that I build decks or these Perfection decks can be a bit confusing. Okay, so we're running free chat, we're running a full set of champions in this deck. We're running 3 Heimers because he works 100% with Perfection. You always need to have Heimer basically in a Perfection deck, because the bots that he makes off of spells just gets you there so much quicker. Gangplank is in here because there's like so many different ways of hitting the thing, that he's a nice little extra potential win condition, especially if he's overwhelmed. And Twisted Fate's in here twice because he's actually a really versatile card. It's not actually all about leveling him up. Sometimes it's just because he can clear a board, or he can stun something, or just draw to help you get towards what you're trying to get towards. So actually, he's a very versatile card. He doesn't always level, but if he does level, he's actually quite devastating in this deck. So, quick go through it beat by beat. Warding Shot, that can really help with Gangplank, as well as the fact that it can help with the fact that you've got Merchant and Pilfered Goods, as well as the fact there is a Riptide Rex in here as well. So it's just really good to have. That's why there's 2 copies. Crack Shot, 1 copy of, because yet again, it's good early game, but it is good late game for all those same regions as Warding Shot. So I only got the 1 copy. I do like having 1 copy because it gets you faster to Perfection. Jerry Rig, everyone knows that Gomez loves a Jerry. Any of my PNC decks, I always try to throw a Jerry Rig in there. I just think it's such an amazing card. It can be used as a blocker, like an unexpected blocker out of nowhere, or it can be just used with Rummage to help get that extra draw, as well as putting something on the board. Cutthroat, I'm running 2 copies of Cutthroat because I've got so they're elusive. So your main, because you haven't really got many removal spells. I'm not actually using many of PNC's removal spells, and therefore anything that you can do that can be used as elusive defense, you kind of need to have. So the Prowler's in there as elusive defense, Zap's in there as elusive defense, and obviously you got the Submarine. But apart from that, you've not really got much else that can defend elusively. So that's why I've kind of decided to put 2 copies in, but that could be changed quite easily. Rummage, obviously a draw. This guy in this, so you can be nabbing cards, so you can make sure that you're using those cards against people as well. Rummage can actually be used not only on Jerry, but potentially, if needed, on cards that you nab. If they're cards that are going to be useless to you and aren't going to do anything for you, like for example, if you actually draw I don't know, I'm just trying to think like off the top of my head here. If you were to draw say that you draw Karina. Karina's actually quite has got a few different, there's a Karina controlled deck out. You didn't want to use it, you don't want to be burning your spells, especially you don't want to be burning Perfection, so you can rummage it away. There's certain things that you're going to get that you'll probably think, I'm not going to use that, so the rummage is actually really nice to remove those things from your hand that you're not going to use anyway that you've stolen. This guy I have in here just because he's a nice little 2-cost card that creates another card, so that just helps towards that. Admittedly, the only downside of him is that if you plunder on which if you nab a card which has got a mushroom, you take that mushroom damage yourself. So potentially he might not see play, which potentially you might want to remove him, but I do just like that in this deck. Flash of Brilliance is such a good card in terms of the fact that it just creates another card for 0 cost. Sometimes it creates Mystic Shots and gets you out of trouble. And also, just like the means it can create as well, it's not too bad. So that's why I run 2 copies. Flash just works. Savior of the Universe. It's just so good with Heimer for creating those fearsomes and then refilling your mana back up again to basically play another spell to get off of Heimer. That's why you just gotta have 3 copies of that. It's too good. The fearsome mean that it can create, as well as the fact that Pilfer Goods. The reason why there's 3 copies is because sometimes you don't even need to have it with. You don't even need to activate the nab for another card. It can just be used with Heimer, so that you get that fearsome mean as well as stealing from your opponent. So it's actually got kind of like 2 uses, which is why I like having 3 copies of it in this deck. Hunters, just for a card that can pull things out of your opponent, as well as the fact that it creates a random sea monster. No other sea monsters in this deck, so it just helps to put another card on the board. Slot bot, I'm running 3 slot bots because of the amount of draw, and obviously that's why sometimes you actually get to level twisted, because there is actually a lot of draw in this deck, especially from your opponent. Technically you could actually probably take that down to 2 copies of slot bot, but I've been running it with 3 and it's been quite good because of the amount of draw, as I've already stated. It's actually quite a nice card to have, but you could always remove that and potentially play, because I mean, like a few cards that could potentially see play. Sunk cost I would say is a good card like to put into this deck, because of the fact that the main counter that I've come across myself has been the Tom Kent Striker heal deck, because although I can keep my board and make sure that I don't my core health stays okay, I've got no way of stopping that landmark, and so the landmark is what wins it for them, because I've literally got nothing I can do that can stop it. So sunk cost might be an idea. I also do want to see what the P&Z landmark removal is going to be, because obviously we've got the new cards going to be coming out soon, and we've been promised that all the regions which don't have landmark removal are going to get landmark removal, and all the regions which don't have landmarks are going to get landmarks. So technically P&Z should be getting a landmark removal, so it'd be nice to see what that one is, and potentially that might find its way into its deck. But sunken cost, it's the slow speedness is the reason why I didn't put it in there originally, but potentially maybe trade out a slot bot for one of those, because it can actually also work on units as well. But I'm running the deck as I run it in the stream and the clips you're about to see. But that's a change I might consider. I said static. Got what you get for that draw as well as the attack, which is like working with Twisted, as well as the fact they can work with Heimer. You got what you like a Zap, obviously, just like such a good elusive mean, as well as the fact that he's a draw a spell. Gangplank, as I said, he's like an alternate kind of condition, because he can actually just start attacking in so much, and you've got so many things that can attack in and hit core that you could potentially actually level him up. Especially there's only 1 copy of him, so by the time you find him and put him out, he's most likely going to be leveled, and then boom, you can start doing some devastating damage in there. Heimer, I've already explained. Perfection, 2 copies of it, just because the second that you play those 20 cards, boom, throw it out, GG. The main thing you need to worry about is Ionia, because Ionia have got Deny, so you need to be careful that you're playing around Ionia. But other than that, most other regions you're kind of okay when you play. Obviously, there's Vengeance from Shadow Isles or Ruination, so yeah, again, there is some things that you need to be careful about. But sometimes you actually do end up with just 2 of these in your hand at the end, and you just go, okay, one gets killed, okay, I'll throw the other one out, there you go, GG. Submarine, just such a good elusive damage on its own, can sometimes push through it and get you the win. Progress Day for draw, and then Riptide Rex, just because why the hell not with everything else that you've got. It's a good board clear, and yeah, so this is the deck that I've been running. You will be seeing some amazing games that I had. As I said, it got so many wins, so unexpected. This was just a test deck. I still feel like, as I said, there needs to be changes. Like I said, I feel like sunken cost might find its way in, or the P&Z removal when we find out what it is. But it was just such an unexpected thing. I do still prefer my Shadow Isles deck or the Targon version, but it's nice to always be trying to experiment with cards, and cards like Perfection. It's always worthwhile experimenting, trying to see where you can find uses on what you can do. Anyway, shameless plug time, I do apologise. Twitch, Twitter and Instagram. If you want to come catch this action live, see these, the clips that you're about to be seeing, or the games that you're about to be seeing live, and be in there in the action, because I think I talked to chat in some of the things. Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays I'm live, so link down below, as well as obviously the link you would have just seen there. I'm active on Twitter as well, so you want to talk to me. We have actually there was actually the giveaway going on over on that Twitch at this moment in time, where I am giving away a set of these Twisted Fate cards every week. week on Thursday stream. I'm giving away a copy, which is every week. So if you want to get involved in that, head over there. There will actually be a YouTube giveaway for these, as well as a Twitter giveaway. So follow in all different places if you want to get involved with that. There is also the Discord link down below if you want to join the Discord. Lovely community that we're building of people who love Legends of Runeterra, love gaming. There's a games night and a movie night in this. So if you want to get on mic with the Gomez, that's your opportunity to in that Discord. Anyway, I just hope that you have a good widget, that's enough of this jibber jabber. Let's get in and see how those games went. I've not seen you in years. I've not seen this combination in years. Okay then, keeping that. Actually, potentially keeping that. Solid, we keep it all. I'll keep it all! So, cutthroat, and then we just need to start attacking forward, because if we can level Gangplank, that's actually, it's kind of a bonus. Like, Gangplank's not like the main man in here. Purrsuit of Perfection is the main man in here. But anything we can do to get there, I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie. So, cutthroat, try and level up the thing. Trying to create an account. My username must be defined? What? I don't know what that means, Campy. I'm not going to lie to you, Campy. I don't know what that means. Your username must be defined. I wish I could help. I'm not gonna. I wish I could help, but I don't actually know what that means. Maybe your username's already taken, and it's. I don't know. I've got no idea what that means. I'll be lying if I said I did. I tried Campy, must be defined. Tried must be defined. Tried Campy, must be defined. Imposters! I am the only Campy! I was gonna say, because I mean mine was just like, you know, LAN up Twitch. Like that's all my one is. It's not, there's nothing special or secret or foolishy. Well, probably not, but you know, that's weird. I don't honestly know what. I've never heard the words that when you're trying to create an account, the words must be defined come up. I've never had that come up, so I do apologize, Kathy. I wish I knew the answers. I sadly do not know the answers for that one. If anyone else in chat can help Campy, please feel free to, because sadly Gomez is useless here. Oh my god, okay, so I mean he's got loads of things that he could potentially get out. I'm kind of waiting for my, I mean, do I just throw, I'm gonna throw one of these out now. I mean, that would have been so much better if he'd thrown Zed out next turn. We've got enough one. We could potentially do that again. But the hilariousness of, I actually only played that to get a minion. I was actually after a minion for a trade. I wasn't actually after the Mystic. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Mostly because he definitely was not expecting it. Maybe I have an account. I did play. I mean, it might be the same because I think you can. There was a point where they were two separate accounts, but I think that you can actually just make a League of Legends account and you can use it on both. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I think it might be possible. I'd be lying if I said I knew. I'm actually gonna go forward. We go forward. I could play Zap. I just want to keep full spell mana for this. There's the Zed. We could steal. No. I want to have full spell. I mean, actually, we could force out. We could force out one of his bastions if he's got bastion. I like the idea of trying to force out a bastion, if I'm going to be honest with you. Or something which, like, forcing out any of his buffs. So potentially bastion. Oh, no, power cascade. Oh, yeah, forcing that out, where it's not actually the attack turn, I don't mind. We could choose this, but I really want to play Heimer going into some spells. Like, so potentially throwing him into Trail of Evidence. So it means I'm gonna lose my elusive, because my elusive is the one I trade off here. Yeah, Zenith Blade. So potentially we're gonna have a Z level, which is upsetting. Nobody wants a Z level, but we might get. I mean, if we could. I mean, heart of the cards, Yugi. Heart of the cards. if you can become, actually no, it says it's. I was gonna say it can't become a mystic again because he's actually past. He's actually past the point of mystic. What could you become that might actually save my life here? I feel like I've just got to defend there because if I defend here, he still levels up. So, what do you become? Purrobot! Purrobot with overwhelm. Hard the cards, Yugi. I mean, I don't know what I was meaning, but yes, it is possible. How are you doing, by the way? I'm gonna say dice. I'm so sorry. I can't say your name. Is there an easy or is it Lydia? Or is it Lydia? I do apologise. I promise it, but it's not getting any emails. Weird. Oh no, there it is. Hacker voice. I'm in. I'm in. Yes, it's Lydia. I sometimes overcomplicate things. How are you doing this evening? How's Legends of Runeterra been treating you? Okay, so potentially we zap going into a pilfered goods. Like zap going forward into a pilfered goods. We need to be watching this because this can get really out of control if you're not careful. But I'm hoping that we can find answers in his deck. How close is this, by the way? So we're 7 cards away from that. I wish I could use this because actually an 8/8 right now would be very nice, but we can't. So we've got to go. We've got to go other ways. So we throw Zap into this. If we can actually level Twisted, if we can level Twisted, we'd be laughing. But we've got to level Twisted, which technically, actually, I can get very close to. I can get very close to a potential Twisted level. So if this goes in, 2 cards off of that, 2 cards off of this. I mean, we could actually. We get very close. I need this to be something. I want 1 card to be a card I just want to throw away, then I'll rummage it away. I fight with my spirit. I mean, if we get a power cascade off of this or something, like what I don't know what I'm looking for here. That I'm like, I want that. I mean, Sonic Wave might actually potentially get rid of. Like, we could potentially trade something off here. Okay. I mean, he's going to be leveling his Zed next turn. He's going to be leveling his Zed next turn because there's literally nothing I can do about that. I mean, I say there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I guess if I allow my draw, to help me, I might. I mean, don't worry. I might actually through perfection. We might. I mean, that's what you're looking for, right? Because I mean, so if we get rid of you. And sadly, actually, do we want to get rid of the submarine? Part of me wants to keep the submarine. Do we get rid of 1 warning shot? Which then means that we get the draw that we need. So, Twisted levels. Right, Twisted levels. We force this damage in here. We force this damage in here. We force this damage in here. Potentially throw this in front of here just in case. We then go hoop. Actually, I do want to be doing that. Do we want to be doing that? Because technically we're going to be wanting that, right? Or I mean, we might have to use it. Jerry, just because why the hell not? Warning shot. Gives me red card. I'm gonna have to use this. I'm gonna have to use this as a burst speed. Potentially, I shouldn't have used Jerry. We used Jerry too soon. And then we use this, just because we can, to do additional damage. Oh no! Shit! We could have killed that. We could have killed that if we would have let the strike go in for. So yeah, we can kill most of that board. And we could have actually killed this. We weren't quick enough. We were fools. I thought I was a genius. I was a fool all along. Okay, it's fine. Don't worry. So, okay, he's doing it because he wants to make sure he levels. But by doing that, it does mean that I can at least kill that. which is okay. I will live with this. I will live with this because Twisted's still alive, right? Twisted's still alive, and we're gonna be cool. I mean, we've just lost a board, but we've also gained a board, so it's perfectly fine. A little bit of draw in there as well. Potentially, we actually... perfection. there you are. There's my beauty. I mean, all we need to do is get that little tiny bit more. Just do a few more cards to get that little tiny bit more there. It's fine. We can do it. We can do it. I mean, potentially I should have kept that hook because the hook would have been nice to be able to, like, you know, hook them back in again. I potentially throw this out because I actually have like no benefit to this right now, so I potentially just throw this one out to get rid of.
Innovation must begin somewhere.
We're just gonna throw them. We're gonna throw them out because we've got no, like, there's no reason not to. As well as the fact that, like, you know, some of them are actually helping towards perfection. So, I mean, the question. So, do we throw Slotbot out? I feel like I throw Slotbot out here as well. I think I've already used this one, but it's still a better one than that. It is also helping with Heimer. It is helping level Heimer. I feel like we throw Slotbot out. Slotbot seems nice. So we throw Slotbot out. We are now 2 cards away from perfection. But we do need to have a clear board. We need, like, to clear up the board slightly to play perfection. Because basically, perfection, if there's no space on the board, perfection doesn't cast. So you actually need to be careful with that. Sorry, we go big. We're going big. I mean, the fact that now the fact that we've got a slot board on the board and the draw of Twisted. I mean, things are looking up. Oh, if only we had the mana for you right now. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of pain. There's a lot of problems and pain coming my way, and I know this for a fact. Do we just throw? I'm just gonna throw that. You know what? We throw everything forward because we can actually somewhat remake a board. We can remake him better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. I hope. There's many ways that we don't make a better, stronger, faster board, but I kind of feel like we still throw everything into this because, you know, sod it. So there we go. I could have technically used Flash of Brilliance so that we could have saved that bot, because if I would have used Flash of Brilliance, it would have been red card. I didn't actually get a yellow. Actually, no, we do get a yellow card this turn because the bot makes yellow card. I'm slowly but surely whittling him down. Okay, slowly but surely we will whittle Zed down. It's gonna take a. I mean, look at that. Do we just play perfection?
Who says I don't share?
Who says I don't share? Who dare? Who dare say I don't share? Yeah, I mean, we do it. I mean, potentially deny. He does have the ability to deny, but we do have more of these. He denies it. Yeah. Oh! He denies the yellow card? It's all in the mind. I mean, you know what? It's fair enough. He can kick that back into my core. It's understandable. He can kick that into my core. It does only cost 1. It does only cost 1. But I can actually understand why he did the move he did. In all honesty, I can understand that. Right, so throw you out. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. We need to attack. We need to get the attack off for this to work. But also, okay. I feel like I don't really want. There's no point in me playing that right now. Okay, we are gonna need significant cardage. We're gonna need significant cardage to be able to. Right. Okay. So my question is whether or not I actually bothered to go with the Heimer spell. Because let's face it, okay, so he's going to be drawing... I mean, he was already going to be drawing something anyway. He has actually put it so that Lee's in the path of getting... What's his face? Lee's actually in the path of getting stunned. Which is... It's because he wanted to force this out. So... I feel like we've got to throw these forward into this because we need to defend ourselves as best as possible. I don't think I can actually get myself up to a stun point though, which is a shame. What I can do is trade these up and go. You see this follower here? Would pick a follower to transform. Actually, wait. See this follower here. What about if he transformed himself into a 30-30 as well? That's like the moves. The moves you gotta do here, right? Does the unexpected? But wait a minute, I thought I was getting rid of him. He actually only costs 1 as well, so that's what makes the move more hilarious. The fact as well that Lee's not got overwhelmed and he has actually used all of his overwhelms. Oh. Ha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Hello. Remember me? There I am. Right. I mean, the fact this is elusive as well. I mean, he's it's because he knows it's coming back. It's coming back. Oh, he knew it was done. Do I want to keep running? Actually, who am I up against? So I'm against Scout. I'm against Scout, so I kind of want to keep static. I want to keep static, and I want to keep Heimer here. I want to keep them. I feel like this is going to be a very aggressive matchup. Very aggressive matchup, and so not exactly the best top deck that I wanted, if I'm going to be honest, but I believe in the heart of the cards. I see! One which is 1,000 a lot. You can actually buy a number of things with them, without a shadow of doubt. Which you have 1,000 coin, you can definitely buy a number of things. Alright, so potentially static. I threw you back! I really wished he played Valor. If he played Valor, I would have loved it, because I could have... I mean, admittedly, I could play this, and he could immediately play Ranger's Resolve, which is problematic. But I feel like I need to draw... I've got, like, no other moves here. And if he throws down a Bannerman next turn, I'm kind of screwed. Because I've got, like, nothing. Other than playing Zap, which I could do next turn. I could also go for a Pilfered Goods and just see what I get from my opponent. I have no answers. Maybe my opponent has answers. I do kind of like the idea of just trying to stack this or trying to stack these. Potentially we just get, which potentially I said like Ranger's Resolve drops and it's all gone terribly wrong for us. But in case Ranger's Resolve. Oh, okay, no Sharp Sight. Forcing Sharp Sight out on not his attack turn is actually okay. I'll take that. It's not. It's actually no, correction. It was his attack turn. Shit! I didn't realize it was his attack turn. Okay, so it's my attack turn now. Potentially. So I could go in with this. Mostly because I want to try and hit in the core for Gangplank reasons, but also because it gives me something to defend myself with next turn. Potentially, I might have to use Trail of Evidence. Like, a big part of me kind of doesn't want to use this because I want to be using it with Heim. I feel like I'm taking a lot of damage right now, and if he's got Rally, I'm definitely in trouble. But I feel like the stupid move, because it is the stupid move, is to accept Von damage and Heimer, and then hope that through creating a bunch of bots, I can defend myself. That's gonna be the plan. I shall defend myself with the power of bots. I mean, I feel like he's gonna have. Is he gonna have a buff that's gonna kill Heimer? Okay, right. He doesn't actually have a buff that kills Heimer, which is nice. Sadly, that is not a spell. Sadly, that's not a spell that helps me. I was really hoping that I was actually gonna get like a mystic shot or something that I could have just put in there just to stop a little bit of damage coming in. I'll take that though. I'll take that. Because it also means, oh, we can build a board! We can get back into this! Not really, but we might! So, what's his face is gonna die, right? So, Heimer's gonna die. Heimer dies without a shadow of a doubt here. But we've kind of got to go with this move because we can create the most amount of bots if we do this. So, you got to go with the bot plan. When there's nothing else to believe in. Believe in the bots! Okay, yeah, so he's gonna go like that. I feel like I throw this out. We could technically also throw Warning Shot out, but a big part of me's feeling like we do the Pilfered Goods move next turn. Potentially. So at least I can somewhat defend myself. Not the best. Heimer can drop next turn. I feel actually no, I feel like we let Heimer. So we've got another Heimer in hand, and then potentially Warning Shot. I mean, do I have the mana? I don't think I've got the mana for Warning Shot Pilfered, but I feel like I've at least got to go for that kind of a move. I feel like I need. I mean, the best thing. Which is, oh, Fiddler's Lisp, how you doing? Believe in the bots. Got nothing else to believe in, mate. Yeah, sadly, I'm one mana off of what's his face? I'm one mana off of using this guy into a Pilfered, which is a shame. There goes Quinn. So he's gonna die again next turn. But potentially he just hooks. He just hooks and goes directly in. So I've kind of got to build my bots right now. As much as I would love to play this, I can't play this right now. But I've kind of got to build my bots because I need them to defend myself. Because right, okay, right. If I leave it as it is, he could go into an open attack, hook with those three, allowing 9 damage in, which does kill me. So I actually have to do this for the purposes of survival. As much as I would love to keep that for Pilfered, I've got to kind of go. I mean, technically, I could just go into a Pilfered. I could just go into 2 Pilfereds next turn anyway, if I really wanted to. And hope that if I can get Sharp Sight, from one of his Pilfereds, I'm laughing. I'm not going to, but if I can. Right, I feel like we've still got to defend ourselves right now. Go like this. I mean, potentially the bot move, that bot move is quite a nice one as well. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we find. So Valor. I feel like we throw the big bad bot out, right? Is the big bad bot is the big bad bot the plan? Technically, that trades off there. That trades off. So he can still hook. That many. I feel like we've got to go with the big ass contraption, right? Because that gives us. You know, so we go with the big boy contraption. Looking for group. Thank you. I'm sorry, it's for LFG, meaning looking for group, like in terms of if you were like in World of Warcraft or something. So thank you so much. Like, you know, it worked. So Ice done it. You should see it now. What you're gonna reflect on your home screen. I'm in the EU. Does it work for me? Okay. Thank you for breaking down my G and the little larger after Thanksgiving. Here is we're here in NG. It's a good feeling. Enjoying the stream as always. Thank you so much. Art night. But yeah, so how was your Thanksgiving? I mean, I feel like we throw this out. The fact that he's not gone for another attack. It's like, why does he not go for an attack here? He actually, like, he had the. Okay, right. Oh, no, wait. Oh, no, because, okay, don't worry, I'm talking bollocks. Forget about my bollocks. It's fine. I mean, we've still got the elusive one. So, yeah, so he dies. I've got to throw these bots out just for a little bit of defense so that I can still keep it. He might have a rally, by the way. Bear in mind, he might have a rally, which rally does actually most likely kill me because I can't block. All he's got to do is don't have the rally. Don't have the rally right now. Don't be that man. Don't go for the rally. Who goes for the rally? I should have thrown the fearsome bot out. And nobody goes for the rally here, right? I mean, why would you? It'd be silly. You'd just be making a fool of yourself if you went for the rally move here. Okay, so we attack forward with the elusive. Or potentially, I mean, actually, no, that's not gonna. Actually, we could throw you out. I'm feeling like the better move. As much of me wants to use Pilfered Goods, the better move is to build a board, potentially actually throw this out and get rid of Quinn. Like, because otherwise she levels next turn. Because he does the... Well, potentially, actually, no, we've got defense that means that we could actually put in front of her, which means that she wouldn't level. Go on, throw something out. Throw out somebody I want to kill. Go on, do it. You know you want to. Secretly, you want me to win. I think it's let's effing go. I see. Okay, so there's the Valor. There's the Valor move.
Valor to me.
A big part of me is thinking we use this move. I know in my heart of hearts I'm probably gonna lose this game.
New recruit reporting in.
for the off chance I don't lose this game, let's go. So playing you means he has to defend with one of these, potentially defends with the one with the less amount of health. He could have Rally, he could have Cyphria. There's so many different things that he could have. I feel like I leave it here and leave the rest for defense. That might have been a mistake. Maybe I should have just gone full throttle. Maybe I should have just gone full throttle, because, I mean, like, the only ones who would have been able to take care of this would have been those, and the only ones who would have been able to take care of this would have been those, but with only, like, 4 health, I mean, all he's got to do is just get enough damage through, right? All I can hope, I mean, his better move is just to go forward with everything, isn't it? Surely his better move is to go forward with everything and, like, fill the spot. Would you like, I don't know. Do we go with the Pilfered Goods and see what we can find? Come on, give me something. I mean, that does mean I can actually defend something, but it's still not the best. So, he's got 5. I can get 4 on the board, potentially barrier somebody up. So I could barrier somebody up to at least. There you go. We'll go with the barrier. Yeah, I feel like it feels like the smart man move.
The wood comes from that.
The smart man move has become terrible. So it potentially goes in there. Let's see. So he can hook. The question is, I don't. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he can. All he needs is for one of these to hit in, right? And it's all gone terribly wrong for me. Let's throw the Valor spell out. We're getting close. We're getting close to perfection. I really don't know what's going to happen here. This could actually swing either way.
Hold nothing back.
Run them through.
Okay, so he's going big. Which is understandable.
My steel is yours.
So all I've got to do is make sure. I mean, if he's got a sharp sight, it's done. Or if he's got rally, it's done. But for the slight chance of survival.
Out before they know they're bleeding.
Oh, don't have the rally, don't have it. Oh my god, he doesn't have it! Have we just pulled this off? Have we somehow, through just sheer bullshittery, somehow come out of with 1 health? I mean, what do you do to that? What's the answer, my friend? What? It's done, he knows. Oh my god, he knew. He knew it was gone. He knew it was done. It's too much for him. Sejuani. Okay. Is this just gonna be like a re-devastate? Oh, already have it. Oh, fair enough then. Fair enough. Alright, get rid of perfection. Potentially actually keep the merchant here. I mean, if we can pull that off, that's actually quite a nice move. It's getting that move that is the thing. So it's whether or not I can top deck a warning shot or can top deck. I mean, potentially maybe I should have got rid of Flash of Brilliance, because Flash of Brilliance is only really useful once we have Heimer, and you're not really playing him until turn 5 anyway. So potentially actually Flash of Brilliance I should have thrown away. All of my steel cards coming out. All of my steel cards. None of the cards that I'm actually like, like my early game stuff, like my proper early game. It's fine though, we'll find something. So I just got Targon and then the SI boards doing surveys. Ooh, nice, nice. Which had Finland's list, but at least like you're finding your way to get what you need, and that's the main thing. To be fair, like I should really put more into the boards. I haven't actually bothered to buy any of the boards. I went more down. I bought like some emotes, and I bought like card back and that, but I think the only board that I bought has been the Bilgewater one. Right. I feel like we leave it. I might end up regretting this because like maybe like the chart, like I could have played the merchant, but I feel like I go into slot bot. I feel like we go into a slot bot move. Potentially, I mean, I really want to get this guy on the board, but part of me feels like next turn, so throw slot bot out, next turn twisted into red card and then pilfered. It does mean though that I don't get pilfered with Heimer. I mean, it's so I don't go full mana in with Heimer, which is problematic. I feel like slot bot drops now, so we throw down slot bot. The SI board, SI board is pretty lame, but the soundtrack is cool and it's my favorite region. I mean, too, for SI is an amazing region. Let it happen. There's nothing I get out of that from trying to stop it. So potentially twisted into red. Stop that continuous damage coming in on me right now, because all that is just continuous damage, and then he just throws another one down. Of course. I want to see whether or not he plays something. If he doesn't play something, I just leave it and go into Heimer next turn. Heimer going into Flash, and then potentially a Pilfered Goods. I mean, he's already used... I mean, if he's got the third one in his hand right now, if he's got the third Culling Strike, because all he's done is, like, Culling Strike, like, he's used 2 of them already. So the fact that he had the third one would be quite devastating, I'm not going to lie. I feel like if he doesn't do anything, if he just passes, because he did pass, if he passes again... Actually, no, I kind of want to throw Zap out. I was thinking about... just going straight into an open attack, but if I go into an open attack, he potentially has Frostbites, is what I'm thinking. So potentially throw you out. Actually, no, sorry, we'll go with the open attack. We'll see what happens. If I can force his resource out before he can play... Oh, there we go. I mean, now we're cooking with gas. Hoopity boop. I mean, obviously, like, you know, Avalanche, like, there's so many different things that potentially come out and punish us, but I don't care. We're going big. We're going big on the Steely Steals. All your cards belong to me. I mean, this is definitely. Oh my god! Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Out of everything I was expecting, that was not the one I was expecting. So, I'll take it. I'm not gonna lie. That is not the one that I was expecting there. Kill him. You know what? Kill him. I could actually save Heimer's life here. I feel like we save Heimer's life. We could have thrown this out because Hand Abyss would have been amazing. Darth, how you doing? That's going to nicely trigger. That's gonna. I mean, I thought you meant it's going to nicely trigger my opponent potentially. But it's going to nicely trigger Pursuit as well. The amount of cards that I've actually taken from my opponent is devastating. I mean, considering the fact that he's used 3 Culling Strikes on me, I mean, he can have a bit of his own medicine back there. I feel he knew the risks. I mean, if I can actually get to my perfection, I mean, I mean, you're right. That is just gonna work. So, I mean, how close are we? I mean, we're already halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand. We're making us swear. Whoa. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go with that move. I'm definitely gonna go with that move immediately. Like that's the move we play. Without a shadow of a doubt. We're forcing out all of his removal as well right now, or like all of his stuns and stops and hoodafoos. That's fine. You know what? Heimer has done his job well. He can go to the graveyard knowing he's done a fantastic job. Yeah, no, go on, take him. That is his 3rd Culling Strike, by the way. That is his last Culling Strike. We will not see Culling Strike again. So that's nice. But yeah, no, there we go. And then let's just throw out what he's not expecting. Just do it. No, we're not going to emote. I would pass that to me. There is no. Why is there no emote? I guess the only closest thing is Brom, but I don't even have Brom. I got rid of Brom. Brom is an uncultured man's thing. There it is. The music in the Xmas board is delightful. I wish I had the audio for it. So, let's see what the randomizer will give us. Hey! Fucking hell. Oh, what did we burn? What did we burn? What did we burn? I missed what I burnt. Did anyone see what I burnt? Because I actually missed what I burnt then. It was too quick for me and I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy laughing at the fact that we got Trundle. Did anyone catch it? Because I honestly, I missed what it was. Okay, do we throw Trundle out here or do we hit in with the knowledge that we can then use the other Scorched Earth on this? I feel like we hit in and then use the other Scorched Earth. Did anyone burnt faster than ever, which then ever couldn't see? I didn't actually see what the hell I burnt right then. It could have been for all I know, it could have been a perfection. Could have been a perfection. I really hope it wasn't, but it easily could have been. I mean, if anything's going to be more... There's nothing more rage-inducing than being countered by your own cards. Don't throw slot bot out. But yeah, no, there's nothing more rage-inducing than being just slapped down by your own cards.
Explosives.
Oh, damn! But I really wish I could see what I was. The thumbs up. Oh yeah, the thumbs up Lux. You're right. There it is. Thumbs up Lux. You're right. Draven's in town. Draven's in town, baby. Sorry, you know, let's throw Draven out. Let's throw Draven out on top of this. Just throwing all my axes. My axes could actually potentially I could just rummage my axes away if I really wanted to. There's the Sejuani trop. That's fine, mate. Let's just throw you out onto the mix as well. Potentially, actually, we'll get rid of this one. The trolls are going to war. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I pretty much have to. Use my axes. Potentially, all I got to use is one axe, and I can beat Sejuani down. So. Actually, no, I keep you back. Potentially I kind of don't mind losing certain things right now because sod it. Might as well start building a board state. So yeah, I can actually.
Leave no survivors.
That's fine. Take them. I mean, we could have thrown City Breaker out, but. Anything which actually stops him from using his decimates, anything which is stopping that is quite nice as well. I mean, he's going to regenerate. So actually doesn't 100% matter. Obviously, he's getting closer and closer to that, which is problematic. I'm going to go with the draw move here. Ooh, actually just throwing a Jerry out. Throwing a Jerry out because I can. As well as the fact that, yeah, again, it's just helping towards perfection. So I'll throw you out. Let's throw the crack shot out. Let's just make them panic. Let's just make them get hysterical and panic all over the place. Okay, oh well, you know, GG. Not gonna lie, significant damage potentially incoming. I feel like we still throw the iceberg. Do we still throw the iceberg out? Is the iceberg worthwhile throwing? I mean, I guess it gets out of my hand, right? I guess it gets out of my hand. I mean, he can get me. He can really like knock me down a lot, right? He can knock me down a lot. Potentially, if he's got another Sej in hand, we see the what's the face buff on top of it. That would, if I threw down this, then it would mean that he'd go past that damage and then potentially, so it kind of puts him into a nice position there. So maybe we don't let that position get that nice. If I had more space I'll take this. If I had more space in my hand, I would totally go for Living Legends, but right now I haven't exactly got the space or the way to get rid of it, so I'll take that. And then we just go with this. Sod it. We go big. I mean, he's going big on us, right? He's doing everything that he can to try and stabilize and potentially get us into a problematic. Oh, because I haven't got another Celestial. Because you got, which if you hold another Celestial card, I'm just gonna throw that out. Throw that out because I need to be removing things from my hand. I tell you, we just go in, right? Do we just go into this move? Misfortune leveled. I mean, that's like the improved version of. I keep missing why I'm burning because I'm an idiot. Because I keep putting things in front of it, so I don't actually know why I'm burning. Oh, do we go right? So that's gonna be 4 damage. He potentially has something else there. We kind of got to go for an open, haven't we? Let's be honest. Let's go. We've got to go for an open. Yeah, he's gone. I was gonna say, I feel like he knew. You just activated my attendance. So that is the Pirates Pursuit deck. Really fun deck, actually. Like, it's really fun to play. Let me know what you think down in the comment section down below. If you play this deck, please let me know how it goes for you. I love hearing back from you guys about how these decks work for you. If there's any changes that you make, I said sunken cost might be an idea to put in there just for being against the Soraka, which is like a Tom Soraka deck. I would definitely suggest that. But yes, no, all that's left to say is thank you all so much for watching. I said I do have my goal of hitting 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We've smashed the Twitch one. Let's smash the YouTube one. We need it. We're like within 40. We're so close to getting that. So if you want to help support me, please feel free to do so. But do not feel forced. I don't like anyone feeling forced. But yes, thank you all so much. The support has been amazing. Until next time, bye. Flash of brilliance that could save me. Save me! That doesn't save me. Okay. Say anything from you. Save me. That doesn't save me! Okay. Get rid of this and get rid of this. Find something that can save me.